I already have. I've hit my I've hit my 7 seconds of silence. Hmm. Yes. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Yeah. Is that the one? Is that the Bruce Springsteen parody? Remind me. That's almond milk. Almond milk. Mm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I think there will eventually be secret projects that we don't even talk about on Patreon because they're super secret projects because we want them to be big surprises or they're not for us to talk about. Oh yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. First position. Oh, that's true. That's very. We need a wiki. That should be a bonus feed. Really. Too early, too late. Oh, wow, that was really early for me. And over there making fun of me, it's Wayne Giovinazzi. In Australia. In Australasia. Mm. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That I think they were all banked episodes, and we just stopped doing it after we started doing them per week. We expected to say that word a lot more than we actually did. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Hmm. Yeah. Yes. I can go. I'm free to go retrieve the cultural. Oh yeah. always miss Murder Party Podcast. I wonder why that is. You had to do it once, and then we decided never again, so you must always pee or eat or anything in breaks. That just sounds so wrong. Anyway. Cultural testing. Iron Brew. No. Yes. Iron Brew decided to release 2 new flavours for summer. One is Iron Brew Ice Cream. Specifically for summer, it's limited edition for summer. Iron Brew Ice Cream and Iron Brew Tropical. These are flavours of Iron. That you should know that it's you should know that there, whenever you look at the description of Iron Brew on a can, it says sparkling, low-calorie, flavoured soft drink with sweeteners. There's never a description of flavour, ever. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should just try them. Yeah, this is how I found out about this, because Bossman Derek was telling me about it. He went to the launch of this for some corporate event, and he's like, "Oh, did you know they're doing this?" And they had to edit the trailer. So for the ice cream one, I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but for the ice cream one, they had it's a shot of an ice cream van that's rocking back and forth, and it zooms into the window. It's all steamed up, and then a hand comes in and like comes down over it, and then out the back of the van comes a can of like, you know, mascot style Iron Brew and ice cream. It's like Iron Brew and ice cream have had a baby. Well, they had to edit the hand print out because the kids that were watching it, the target audience, didn't know what that was a reference from. No. They just, like, I was like, I knew it was a reference to something. I couldn't remember if it was Titanic or if it was something else. I can't remember what I thought at the time. I couldn't. I didn't know for sure it was a Titanic movie. I knew it was a reference to something, and Titanic was on the short list of things that was in my head, but I couldn't remember for sure. But anyway, I've had these before, but I had them warm, and that's never a good idea. So I know. RJ'll have my head. Mm. It's a good crack and it's a good smell, but we've learned before you can never just go by the smell. Let's see. Yep. Cream soda. Yeah. It's regular Iron Brew. I mean, Iron Brew is literally just like, pretty much. Uh, I don't know. Don't know how I feel about that. I like cream soda. It's it's essentially cream soda with an aftertaste. Okay, so the one that they've used for this is Iron Brew Extra, which is like the Iron Brew equivalent of Pepsi Max. So Yeah, I think I might have liked it better if they used the old and unimproved. Because that is the superior iron brew. That is the only iron brew anybody should ever drink. It's hard to tell, to be honest. It's it does have a little bit of a syrupy texture to it. Like it sits on your tongue for a couple of seconds. It sits there for a couple of seconds in comparison to like Pepsi Max. Right, okay, we're trying the tropical. They've got they've got good sounds. I'll say that, right. 330. Oh, our standard is 330, so you get more than us. But you also have to pay more than us, so sorry. I don't know how to describe this. This is the best way I can describe it is no. This the best way I can describe this is picture this in your mind. Okay. There's a can of iron brew in a this is not going to be worth it. This is not going to be worth all the prep you're putting into it. It's essentially an iron brew in a pineapple mascot costume. Like a pineapple mascot costume trench coat. And that's all I can do. It's almost like no, the predominant taste is iron brew, but not iron brew. So you've had iron brew, and you know how Salt Bay does the thing with the salt. That that's the pineapple flavoring. The iron brew. Exactly. I'm like, I wouldn't use the word enhancements. Disenhancements. Downgrades. Supplementary flavors. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I will say limited edition. Yep. Remind me the range of the scale. Uh, you know that in between stage where you're like squishing them down to go through. That's kind of where he is. I yeah, I don't hate it. I'm not spitting it out. I'm also going to pour these away and get a Pepsi. I'm not going to finish them. I bought a multi pack, so it was like 250 for six. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's iron brew. This is like this is like our equivalent of water. Uh, but yeah, it's. I think it would make me sad to finish. There's two cans here for a start, but I think drinking any more would just make me sad. I was well aware when I paid money for them that it was for podcast content. So I'm okay. I'm okay with that. There's yeah, yeah. And the rest of them I'll send to Jobeth. I'll send to Jobeth, I'll send to RJ. Here you go. You'll enjoy these more than me. So, but yeah, I'm very much of the belief that you should never eat or drink anything that you don't like. Yeah. Moody in my head, moody octopus, like angry octopus is spit it out. Oh, nah. No, absolutely not. Do not ever drink this. Do not even consider it. Happy octopus is like, yeah, I'm going to go out and buy another pack. The in between is, I don't hate it, but I'm not going to finish it. Uh, no. Okay, sad octopus then. Mhm. Yeah. I think a two level scale is not enough. There's not enough variation. That is two extremes. It's almost like I'm non-binary. Diet queer. They don't. Yeah. Yeah. Right. On that note, I'm going to go pour these away and grab a Pepsi so I can have an actual human drink. Oh, that I've murdered someone. Yeah. Uh huh. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, we've got. Mhm. Mhm. No. No. They're they're in a kitchen alcove. Yeah. You're not gonna guess. You're not gonna guess where I poured them down. What does it say? Read it out. I can't. It's too fuzzed. Oh right. All right. That one. That one. Yeah. It did not go down a sink. Spoiler alert. It went down the toilet. I flush it on the. Well, it's orange. I don't want it to stay in the sink, so I pour it down the. I pour any kind of fizzy drink remnants go down the toilet and I flush it. Mm. Okay. Hello, cheese bags. It me, your favourite host of this podcast. I'm not doing Murder Party Party podcast because we've already established that I can't do that. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I plan on doing. So I'm going to. Wayne is shouting at me. So I'm going to talk to you about what I plan on doing this afternoon. When I was at the Penn and Teller show, I got a copy of the Spider-Man Deadpool that Penn wrote, signed, and I'm going to take it and get it slabbed, graded and slabbed, motherfucker. But I'm also taking some other comics, including expensive ones that Paul gave me. So there you go. No, it wasn't Murder Party Party podcast. I was updating the cheese bags on what I plan on doing this afternoon. Yeah. Hmm. I'm just looking through. So I was telling the cheese bags about comic stuff, and I thought, so I've got an app that tracks all the comics I've got, and it's got it, the current market value for them, and they're all separated into separate categories. There is currently collecting, there's variants, to finish, complete, did not finish, that kind of thing. So on the collecting uh, list, uh, clicking the button that says statistics, most valuable comics, all five of them are Spawn. All five of them. The most expensive being, the most valuable being $25, and the cheapest being $10. Yes, it's all in US. But those are nowhere. No, those are nowhere near my most valuable comics. Uh, all my comics are listed in the app. So so it gives you it by category. So that's the most valuable in collecting. My most valuable overall. So I would have to check against each category because for some reason it won't give me all comics. I think my most valuable comic is $85. Worth $85. Thanks, Paul. Oh, I'm up to date. Oh, backlog. Backlog. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I see. The thing is, as well, I like to know this mostly because I'm curious. I like to see, like, there's a couple that I've got in a 50p box that there's one that I got in a 50p box which is worth $44. you know. And I literally only picked it up because I happened to like the cover artist. It was Scotty Young, and it was a Daredevil variant. I was like, I love his stuff, so if I see it, I'm going to pick it up. It was 50p. So, but I like seeing things like that that just that was actually a really cool find, or the random stuff I've got. I have some random series, you know, or stuff that I just happened to collect because it was a limited edition, or limited run, as in like there was only eight issues of it. But actually, I happened to pick up the first. So take 8 billion genies, for example. I picked that up because it's close to my username. It's not, but I was like, I wish it was. But that's the only reason I picked it up. Issue one is now worth $37. I paid $3.99 for it. You know, if that. So I like seeing stuff like that, but at the same time, I don't plan on putting these up for sale. Really, I have. I've sold comics before on like eBay, but not in a sense of I'm selling this as a collectible. More, I'm selling this because I need to make room. Yeah. Why is it not Facebook? I know. I know. It's annoying. I wouldn't say I've sold things to make money. I've sold things that I knew were valuable, and yeah, yeah. But I don't think it was the same bank that like stuff that I bought over a certain. Maybe I did, because it would be specifically books, and stuff that I bought over my time at Waterson's, because that's where a lot of my collection comes from. So that was all bought with 50% off. So even if I don't make the amount of money that would take to buy it now, I might still have made a profit. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. No. No. Too late. Yep. Yep. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Either that or they want to stop the murder clowns. I mean, we don't judge. Perv to your heart's content. Please don't. Don't put yourself and other people in danger. Danger. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. And we don't want our cheese bags to get hit by a car. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nice. What's what's the difference? I did wonder. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Yes. Yeah. Oh. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh God. Mm. Fair. Yeah. My suggestion would be, so we were talking about this, and I'm not hugely up to speed on where each game console, like my expert well, my knowledge on games is from like PlayStation 2 onwards. So this is all before my knowledge. However, I have played a Game Boy Advance. I did love the Game Boy Advance. So my suggestion would be either Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2, which I think is the better streaming option. Although did love Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors when I was a kid. I fucking loved that game. I love them both. So Legacy of Goku 2 is an RPG. I don't know what. Fuck, got caught in my throat there. Hang on. So, yes. Yeah. So, so we had a look through the list, and Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury is already on there. That is part three of the three-part RPG series, Legacy of Goku. So, Legacy of Goku 1, Legacy of Goku 2, and Boo's Fury. And it covers, like, the all 9 arcs. So, so that's an RPG. Yeah. No, it's a story of the anime, so you can play, but it's got like uh, side stories and stuff like that. You know, it fills it out, which is quite good. Uh, I really, really like the music on it is so good, and the sprites just look so nice. And the same with Supersonic Warriors. I really that's a fighting game. That one I really loved, and I haven't played it for a long time. Let's see, Super Sonic Warriors. There was a Supersonic Warriors 2. Did I have Supersonic Warriors 2? I might have done. But yeah, well, bearing in mind it's Nintendo. Yeah, it's Nintendo games. Uh, that's true. That's true. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, it's the sprites in Supersonic Warriors were gorgeous. Fucking loved them. It was a great game to play. I really, really loved that one. I do have a copy of it somewhere, but I don't have a Game Boy Advance. That's the problem. Is that a serious offer? I will take a Game Boy Advance if you've got one. Even better. Mine was silver when I was a kid, so that's totally. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah. Who remembers? But I'm not going to hold you to any of this. I know. I think because I'm just doing it on the handheld. There's a question you might know. Can I somehow do something that I have a Nintendo 2DS. Can I do something to get a ROM to play it on the 2DS? Yes. Yes. Mm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yes. I'll maybe have, it probably won't be as fun because I have vivid memories of me sitting at my mum taking Mitchell to swimming lessons, me sitting in the cafe at the swimming pool playing Supersonic Warriors, and a little kid sat next to me saying, "What are you playing?" I said Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors, and they're like, oh, "That's can I watch you?" I was like, "Sure." I genuinely can't remember. I don't remember what level. I did do swimming lessons. I don't know what level I got up to either. I'm a because I'm coughing. I'm actually coughing. Thanks, you just ruined that illusion. Uh, I was an okay swimmer. I didn't like diving. I did do what do you call it? Like lifeguard, uh, something. There was a lifeguard club thing. Well, it was almost like that. It was like an after school thing, where you know, learning how to like swim on your back and carry someone kind of thing. We just went to have a piss about in the pool. Oh, that's a very Scottish phrase then. Just mess about. Just That's all right then. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I don't think that's ever true. People have peed in pools and I've never seen a purple ring. Well, exactly. We've all, let's be honest, we've all seen that episode of South Park. The with the pee in the pool. I think that was more to do with the fact that there's a certain percentage of the pool that's always pee. Yeah. Hmm. Yes. Yes. Uh, I'm somewhere between, yeah, can rule out greatest generation. uh, I'm I'm in that weird stage where I'm between millennial and Gen X. There's like, or Gen Z maybe. Yeah, it's, oh right, yeah, no, it's that weird thing where we kind of grew up with the internet, but at the same time we still went outside to play. 93. I think I come under millennial. Mhm. So here's what I'm seeing. Uh, Zillennial. Zillennial refers to a small cohort born between the early 1990s and early 2000s. Yeah. Yes. I hate talking on the phone. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yes. I think I think phone calls and that kind of thing has its place. Uh, there are certain things like where I've said to people, I was like, we need to. But at the same time, I would rather have a video call than a phone call. I prefer texting, especially if it's, you know, just to shoot someone a question, because it's not, it's less demanding of a person's time. If you phone someone, they have to pick up right then and there to answer, to answer, to have that conversation with you. You text someone, they can wait 5 minutes, then respond. They don't have to respond at all. You know, that kind of thing. You know, it's not, it's a when you're ready, look at this kind of thing. I hate speaking on the phone. And again, there's certain people that could phone me and I will 100% pick up, but I'm like, most of the time I'm like, I don't wanna, I don't wanna. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Point we were at the bar and I wasn't drinking. I was probably the only one who hasn't drunk anything. No. We do voice messages. Yeah. 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 Well, yeah. In what sense? That kind of stresses me out as well. Like having a conversation through it stresses me out. Uh, yeah. 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 Hmm. Oh no 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 no. That right there is exactly why I can't use Discord. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Cannot do it. The only Discord I use is me and two other people, which is essentially a group chat. So like no. I know. I ugh, can't do it. Don't like it. I don't like it. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. We've been on Zoom calls like that. Yeah, when Matt has his hangouts, when he did. Oh, Bobby. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. It's worth testing. I see. Yeah. Well, that's the good thing. This is being recorded. Thank bejesus. Yep. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, I am up to date. Maybe I didn't click on because I've been listening to it while I've been working. So yeah, to us personally. Mhm. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. No, we don't do beef. See, every time I hear anybody talking about beef, the only thing that springs to mind is that song by 303. It's that line, which is such a raw ass fucking line, and it's so good. And it's Tell your boyfriend if he says he's got beef that I'm a vegetarian and I ain't fucking scared of him. And I fucking love it. Why? Uh-huh. Yeah. No, it just to me it says you're not even worth my time. You're not even worth my time. Fucking bring it, cause you're gonna lose. Hashtag no beef. Mm-hmm. Yep. Never self-diagnose, cause that's asking for trouble. Was that Colin Hayes? Men Without Hats. Probably. That's yeah, I think it was. Yep. So so to start, the thing is, this license plate out of context makes absolutely no sense because you described it to me. I was like, I don't know. You showed me the picture. I was like, ah, I get it. So this person is obviously in Nashville, uh, and the license plate is themed as a lot of US license plates are. This one in particular is themed on the Nashville Predators, which is their NHL team. The license plate is PERDS, PERDS. Yeah, yeah. So this person has gone to the trouble of theming everything Nashville Predators and spelt the shortened version of Predator wrong. It should be Preds. Oh God. Mm-hmm. Very true. But they had like quite a few Predator stickers on it, so exactly, exactly. It Saber-tooth tiger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got big ass fucking teeth. Bangs. I believe they're incisors, but I could be wrong. No, the spiky ones at the side. Yeah, I think they're there. Mm-hmm. Grinders. Yeah, the more you know. What do you think? You would be wrong. Actually, no. Do you know what? No, 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 no. I take that back. It's well, considering it's how rare it is that I actually have something. This one, I said last episode about the Scottish TikTok thing. In one of the compilations, it was somebody had taken a picture of a a waste disposal truck, and by No, no. A waste disposal truck. The trucks that. Yes. Yes. The license plate on this was JOB88Y. Yeah, it's saying Jobby. So it's formatted correctly. It's like my number plate in the sense it well not over two but it's like they're separated. Yeah. 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 Jobby. So that made me laugh. Exactly. It's a shite. It's a poop. It's poopy. Do you know? I think one of the most famous Scottish things ever on internet culture is to do with shite. Disgusting. Oh my god. What was it? Cher Lloyd put one of the TikToks I see was like, I'm most famous on the internet to be being associated with some girls that unflower shite. Disgusting. Well, because that's not related to that specifically. That's just that just shouting disgusting at things is a very Scottish thing to do. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you trying to tell me something? Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you can't tell a person gender by looking at them. There you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. My mum drives an MG. I was going to say Santa Fe's also a place. Yeah. I'm fact checking. Okay, I'd already typed Hyundai and I wasn't deleting that, but yeah, definitely Santa Fe is a Hyundai car. But let me just delete Hyundai. Santa Fe, New Mexico is the first thing that comes up. Yeah. Mm. No, New Mexico. Apparently. Yawning. Sorry. Ooh. No. I mean, I know Mr. Burns, but. Oh! I vaguely remember that. I couldn't tell you what episode it's from, but I know I've seen that bit. But. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like I'm. It's like I'm living on the edge of a mental breakdown, but still an edge. Yeah. It's, mm, sitting on the shoulders of the edge. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not even that. The amount of times that I know that there's been a couple I've passed when I've been driving, and I can't take a picture of them, and I know I'll never remember them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, the things I remember are stupid. Like, my mum and dad were getting suitcases down the other day, and my mum said, "Whose suitcase was it?" Because we haven't used these particular cases since 2010, maybe before. So you're talking 13 years. Uh, and my mum was like, "Whose case was this?" I was like, "That was mine." Do you remember the code for it? I was like, "Try this," and she was like, How did you remember that?" Because it was just three random numbers to them. I was like, and I was like, uh, I was like, because it's a reference to a TV series. It's the reference to the fact that because that was my Life on Mars Ashes to Ashes period. So those were the numbers of Gene. That was Gene Hunt's police number. And my dad looked at me. He's like, you couldn't have picked like your date of birth." And I was like, "I would never remember that. Let me clarify. I would never remember that I'd used that." I can remember TV related stuff. Can't remember normal things. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your face. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Uh, I'm going to talk about this very delicately because it's work related. But essentially, I was asked about something, and it made me angry. It made me very angry because I was like, I don't think we should do this. This is not a good look for us. It's like, oh, have a think about it, you know, blah, blah, blah. Speak to me on Monday. So I go through to the Glasgow office on Monday. And I knew that this meeting wouldn't happen until after lunch. So, you know, but I'm expecting like after lunch being, lunch finishes at 2, maybe half 2 or something. Nope. Gets to, I had one in the morning and I had one for lunch. I think it's the only thing keeping me alive. Uh, I, I'm one of those people who can drink an energy drink and then go to sleep 10 minutes later. I, how was it? All right. Did I tell you I tried the Cosmic Rainbow one? It was fine. It was fine. It's okay. It's not my choice. I would. My usual is Monster. Uh, but no, I don't. I hadn't actually planned on getting a Monster at lunch, but I just I've nipped into the little corner shop walking back to work to get a Pepsi, and I saw that they had the bright green Monster, the Paradise flavor, which is really really hard to find. So I was like, I gotta. Yes. Hmm. Yeah. The one that I got in London and took a picture of, it was like score. Uh, so yeah, so I was like psyching myself up for this meeting. Like I had done research on this. I had pulled out my lawyer skills for this. And it's been a long time since I've read case law, but no. But I was thinking about that when I was doing it. I was like, I can't let Pendulum let down. Uh, so yes, I was going through case law and all that, reading cases and judgments and stuff, and to have a proper argument on this. Uh, and it was getting later and later in the afternoon. I'm getting angrier and angrier, and I'm stressed to fuck as well because I'm also clearing up a backlog of cases because nobody did my job when I was off, and everybody's angry about it, including me. But I'm sitting there in the office with my big headphones on, with, and the only song I'm in one of those moods where I can only listen to one song on repeat, and it was Dragula. So it was just that repeating constantly, which is getting you, which is on the list of, we spoke about this in Vegas, the playlist of Backflip and Kill a Man. That is on the list. Um, so I'm getting angrier and angrier and angrier. Finally go into this meeting that I, you know, the reason I go into this meeting isn't even for that, it's for something else. And then 5 to 5, I finish at 5, bearing in mind. It's like, oh, is there anything else we need to talk about? I'm like, well, there's a whole reason I came in here. He's like, oh, all right. Uh, Spoiler alert. They go and do what they fucking want, but I've said my piece. I've made my opinions clear, and I don't like it. I've spoken to I've spoken to multiple people about it. I do think it's funny that they ask, like, yeah, okay. I think the reason I'm asked is because I was the one who like queried it in the first place, because I'm in the unique position to see what comes through the firm, you know, work wise. But I'm not the most like, our guys that works for us is on the board of Pride for like Glasgow and stuff. You know, he's well up there. Uh, they don't ask him. They ask the diet queer. They ask the queer light. You know, the one that's the nothing queer. Mm-hmm. I did actually get to the point. It's like, okay, what is your actual query here? Is it what is the backlash? What's the potential backlash? What is this? And it's like, well, I don't really have a question, to be honest. I'm just telling you this as a courtesy as your line manager. And I went, are you actually doing this so I don't kick up a fuss and hand in my notice? And he went, yeah. It's like, well, okay, I'm a professional. I'm not going to kick up a stink, aka read between the lines. I need money for Vegas. So, yeah. But, yes. Yeah. It's some fucking bullshit. And I feel like my time was wasted having done that. But I just go into the office whenever I'm told. You know, I don't go into the office a lot. But and having said that, at least it was Glasgow and not Edinburgh. I hate going into the Edinburgh office. I do prefer the Glasgow one. So, you know, so we'll see. We'll see. I made it very clear. It's like, I do not like this. This is a potential situation. I'm telling you now. But at the same time, my job is to look at the documents and tell you if there's any potential of money laundering here. And I'm going to do my job. Because I'm a fucking professional. IR am professional. IR is. No, I do not. They like to pretend, but no. That I knew that's where you were going, but I liked it. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. We're not going to acknowledge it. Hmm. Yeah. Ooh, I do. 7billionneedles.com to buy actual physical things. Shiny, sometimes shiny things. Yes. There are variants. Hmm. Here's a question that I never actually thought to ask you until right now. Uh, do viewers in general help? Speaking specifically for my situation where I log on and have you playing in the background, but I can't have the sound on because I'm working and have to take work calls. Does that help, or is that am I wasting my time? Affiliate rings a bell. Yeah. Yes. Hmm. Yep. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Uh huh. Yep. Hmm. Cool. Yes. Hmm. Yeah. We do. I don't even remember the access for that. So yeah, and you can talk to Wayne at Wayne Geo. Yeah. Oh, full circle scheme. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe let's clarify it. So many people have recommended it to you that you forget who recommended it to you. So yeah. As always, stay fresh, cheese bags. Cool.